All right, we're going to be talking about the close hold on Dorado. So if you've already seen my Dorado video, you might know that I talk about like holding this area and holding this area. This is pretty common for brawl or poke lineups, where you just kind of spam them, slow them down as much as you can, and eventually the cart will move all the way up to this choke, and then you fight your first major encounter here. You get one big fight here. If you lose, you usually just get full capped. But if there's like a partial loss, sometimes you can get another recontest at the point here. But the reason why you fight here is because this is just a really good choke. It's super defender favored. There's very few avenues to get over. Right. These three spots are effectively the same spot to cover. You have one side angle here, and then you have this side angle, which not a lot of heroes will take or want to take because it's a very long flank and there's no healing once you go over the top. But there is another variant of this hold where you hold close. And the advantage of this is that you actually guarantee you're going to get two fights. You get one fight up here, right, in this area, and then you get a second fight somewhere around Fountain is typically what's going to end up happening. And the reason why it's not done more often is you need to have a very particular lineup on your team and you need to have a particular lineup on the opposing team. So in particular, you need to, as the tank, need to be playing a tank that has mobility, right? A Doomfist, a Ball, a Winston, a Diva are your options here to play in this situation. And then the rest of your lineup typically needs to be fairly pokey. If you run somebody like Reaper, he can kind of do it, but as soon as he gets forced out, you typically lose all pressure. So running like an Ashe and high ground is basically perfect here in this situation, especially an Ashe pocketed by a Mercy. Running, a Zen Kiriko here is also super effective. And then for the close other DPS, you typically play somebody like Genji or Hanzo, sometimes like Tracer. In this situation, I think Tracer is probably significantly worse. I think vertical mobility is more important. Anyway, so the idea here is that you're going to play these two spots, right? Red House. This is Red House, right? So you play Red House, and then you play this. I don't know what they call this. whatever this staging spot is over here, and then you're going to kind of go back and forth between these two spots, occasionally coming back here if you get a lot of pressure and get healed, and you're going to stall the card as long as you possibly can here. One of the problems with getting kills here is that, by the way, they reset right away. So every single kill you get, instead of if they die over here, that's like a 25-second reset. If you kill them over here, that's like a 15-second reset. So it's not as valuable as it would be otherwise, but it can be very difficult for them to deal with the vertical area. Anyway, on the opposing team, what do you want to see? Number one is that you do not want to see an all dive team. If the team is going all dive, then you are screwed. Because what they're going to do is they're going to isolate one member of the team, and especially this high ground, and then they're all going to surge onto them, anybody who does mobility, and then they're going to kill them. Even if your team does have reasonable mobility, they can jump and force you back, like half a jump here, half a jump here, and then you've lost both of these areas, have to pull back, and then the card advances. So an enemy team that's deciding to run like a really strong dive, lots of vertical mobility, etc. lineup is no good. That's very problematic. Ideally, you want the opposing team to be running poke or brawl. And you might wonder, why would the opposing team do this? Well, at this choke, dive is worse on both sides. Both offense and defense suffer at getting through one narrow choke, right? That's where brawl and poke are really good at forcing their way through this choke. And so some teams might think, hey, you're going to let them get all the way to this choke, and then that's why they go a lineup that's better at breaking through here, but worse at getting to here. So very important to recognize, like, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses. All right, so starting from here, by the way, if the other team runs like anti-dive, that's actually totally fine. Usually can get out pretty quickly and easily, with the exception of like Somber would probably screw you up really badly, but most of the time it's fine. I want to highlight at the beginning right here that I'm watching to see, hey, like, what are the opposing tanks, what's the opposing lineup? I don't know because it's the start of the game. I hear the Tracer on the left, and I'm going to make it my job right now to poke her out. So this little zap right there, zap her again. She's already lost 50 health, you can see in the top left. Right, she's lost 46 health right there. And I'm trying to see if she tried to go back. So she wants to get this mega and then continue aggressing me here, okay? And save rewind. I don't want her to that to happen. I want her to have to blow rewind here. So I zap her again, and then she rewinds back. This is great. As soon as this happens, I know she's basically going to be out of commission for quite a while. And then I can do whatever, right? So with the Tracer out of the picture, I don't have to worry about the Tracer coming this way, right, going after my high ground at all. I'm now safe to do whatever I want. And seeing that Diva's demeched, again, Sim's actually surprisingly good here. Just a hit and run style, right? I'm able to go in, zap, right? Just farm some ult charge, Lucio boosts me back. And I'm just going to chill right here. Just looking, see what I can do, right? Nobody's really available, just chilling, playing cart. So I recognize they have a very soft lineup, quote unquote soft. Soft I define as not able to kill a target quickly. So soft enemies are typically like the soldiers of the world, the ashes of the world, the Genjis, right? The tracers. They're not good at killing a tank very, very quickly. So I can stay on low ground right now and just jump in and just trade really, really well here while farming ult charge, right? Again, they try to aggress, I jump in right away. Ash headshots them anyway, but like you see, they aren't really doing any meaningful amount of damage to me. I bubble off to make sure he can't get healing. No BODs here, I just kill her. She's gonna get reset pretty soon. Yeah, she's at 85, so it's the right call for me to kill her. She's gonna get ulted very, very soon after that. Alright, so once again, playing on the left, right, trying to see where the tracer's going, because I can still hear her on the left, but I don't want to overcommit to it. I see the Hanzo's low, but I don't know what's here, right? I don't want to dive into 3 people, especially since they have Brig now. I'm gonna get picked. Hog's here. I'm just gonna zap him a little bit. I'm waiting. If he hooks somebody, I jump in and I bubble right away. Doesn't hook anybody. At this point, Hog's not my problem. And I think this is really hard as a tank to recognize, like, when you don't need to do something about it. Because at this point, I have no tools to deal with the Hog. He's gonna walk through, he's gonna pick up the Mega, and he's gonna try and hook people off high ground. Fine. I can't stop that, right? As Winston, I just lack the tools to deal with that. My job is to shut down the rest of the team and hope that my team kites the Hog successfully. If they don't, I couldn't have done anything about it anyway, right? If I go after the Hog, the rest of my team's gonna get rolled by their team. So, and I'm just not good at fighting Hogs straight up as Winston. So I see Sim zapping over here. I'm still playing slow right now because I feel pretty good, like we don't have to move anything, didn't make any moves at the moment. Trying to zap the Tracer, trying to force it to get the Mega at least. Right. I see the Hanzo low. I missed that zap. That was really sad. Alright, and then waiting, right? I'm just playing slow. I'm jumping right now. Why do I jump in at this moment in time? I recognize how far the cart has gone, and now know, A, the Hog isn't going to be here, because the Hog's going to be playing by Mega. B, the Brig isn't here, because she's on the cart. So if the Brig was here, I can't jump. She's going to shut me down right away with shot plus healing. Like, it's not going to do anything. But with just the Ana and the Hanzo, I'm happy to take that fight, especially knowing that the Sim has been waiting here for me to go. I'm pretty sure the Sim's been waiting for me to go. So jumping right away. Zap, 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 right? Right? Sim and me get 2 picks, and now, this is why people freak out, like, oh, the cart. Who cares about the cart, right? Like, if I win the fight, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if the cart moves to here, if I kill the backline, and now the fight's virtually guaranteed to be a win. I'm gonna jump in, right? Go for the Brig. Brig's already used shield bash, I know she can die here. Jump in to get the kill. I know the Hog's here, I'm not even worried about it, right? Even the Hog is most likely to kill me here, but that's fine, I don't even care, right? I bubble dance as long as I can. Great, he kills me, but guess what? My whole team comes down here, and then what's the Hog gonna do? Right? And Hog's gonna die. Like, my death means nothing there, other than feeding him ult charge, but like, he's gonna get ult no matter what. So, once again, resetting, right? I play close here. I don't have to worry. One of the reasons that I play back, by the way, is to understand, like, hey, do they have dive, right? If, for example, if they have Winston or Doomfist, I might have to dive over here to shut it down, but knowing that they're playing Roadhog, I'm fine. Now I can play close. You can collect more information from here than you can from Red House because you're further back, but it opens you up to more poke damage. I can hear the Hog coming, right? Everyone's pinging for him. Hanzo's here. I see that he's discorded. I drop right in. I see the Hanzo super low. Great. Ana dies. So I see that my Sim's in trouble. I jump in right away just to knock him back. I can't win this fight. A quick tip. Roadhog's whole hog does a lot of damage, does like 960 damage a second. It's like some insane number, but it can also headshot, so it'll do double that damage hypothetically, which is why it's very important as a tank to turn your head away if you're in danger of dying to the Roadhog. Right? That's why you see me, like, I go in right here, he pops a log, I immediately turn away. He's not going after me, and that's fine, right? Staying inside the room. Something I can do. I'm trying to zap the Brig, right? I jump. And the idea here is I play high ground and I just lock him in. If I play here, like what's the Hog gonna do? The Hog's gonna come out right here and try to hook me directly downwards? I don't think so. That's not like a very easy shot, A, and B, with the Ashe and the Zen constantly poking him, that's gonna be bad news for him. So, and from here, they have no ability to get to the cart to move the cart. That's why I'm locking him in like that. I heard the Mercy fighting the Hanzo, right? Hanzo or Sojourn, right? Something like that, and then I looked for it. Right, Hanzo's there. I understand he's not alone because the Ana's still there. I still want to go and I want to lock him out because I recognize, like, look, they're eventually going to get here. I feel like my team already has them caged in. I feel like I can safely take this fight with the Hanzo and Ana because I bubble. Right, I block shield or sleep. I missed that right click. If I hit that right click, I'm pretty sure that I would go right away and just kill her. Right, especially with the Mercy pocket. I'm gonna get back out. No reason for me to feed ult charge, especially since I have ulti right now. Hog's finally gone through, right? So they were trapped here. They decided, okay, we gotta contest high ground, which is the right call. They go up here, climb up, and now they're gonna contest high ground. So I play close to the corner. he misses the hook on me, but happens to hit my Mercy, which I think was just dumb luck. And I immediately bubble, and you're going to see that the bubble is going to stop the shot. Right? Very, very important as Winston to recognize, like, look, even if I can't directly do anything about you, bubbles can be very effective at making it hard for the Winston to confirm kills with hook. Right? I zap, I just control the corner here, rally's gone off, that's fine. Like, I'm no danger of dying. Without hook, there's literally no way I can die. Like, mathematically, I cannot die here. Right? Especially with Primal Rage. Like, worst case scenario, I can just jump out and I'll get re-healed, no problem. Right? I want to hold them to this corner, preventing them from being able to do anything. Zap, 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 zap. Right? I finally take enough damage that I'm like, look, I don't have bubble here. I kind of need to get out. I zap the Sojourn. I don't want to step up right now. And I see to the right, I see the Hanzo engaging my Sim. I'm going to jump in and I'm going to trade. This is important, right? Because if I don't kill the Hanzo right now, he goes back down and heals him, and then he gets to re-aggress from here. I don't know if I mentioned this. This is a Masters 1 game. This is not a quick play. So I get slept here. That's fine. I know the Ana's not gonna have sleep anymore. Now I know she doesn't have nade. Right? I want to follow. She's discorded as well. I see Dynamite. Easy kill. Right? Dead. So I recognize, hey, look, they've taken high ground. So, you know, that happens. Like, sooner or later, I just cannot hold that forever. So let's actually rewind a little bit and watch that. So I'm going to play up here, right? Zap. Held this as long as I could. Used up most of rally, I think. Half of rally, right? I used up half of rally here. And then they're going to do the correct thing, which is surging across. I don't know what this Mercy's doing. Oh, she gets stunned. And then they're gonna loop around. This is the correct move from their part. So I'm gonna kill the Ana. I'm gonna reassess the situation. I'm looking and be like, okay, what's going on here? I got the Soldier, and I'm gonna jump in. Good zap, right click, right away. She's low. I can't get the kill. She's gonna get away. That's fine. Right? I see the Brig packing her, so I'm like, okay, I'm out. I want to reset back here because I remember I mentioned before is that you usually get one fight relatively over here. We had a long series of fights here, but they couldn't win one. And then now we're gonna have another fight on the point itself. So I want to get back, rejoin my supports. Right? Play slow. Do not want to die here. Dying here would be a throw, a huge throw. I actually could have gotten hooked right there. I put bubble down because I got a little nervous. Right, zapping as much as I can, not to farm ult charge, not to do anything. Right, I don't want to pop primal yet because I really need my team to be here. They have a lot of consistent healing. Right, Brig healing is quite consistent, so they can easily save whoever I target with primal. So that's why I'm trying to chill right now. Brig does a good whip shot, knocks me back. I don't think it was a great jump for me to begin with. All right, I jump in right now. I want to go on back line. I'm locking off the Ana. Right, and I pop primal now. So go in. I recognize I've taken a lot of damage already. I've already taken 500 damage. Right. Hanzo does a good job evading here. I do not want to die. I jump back, rejoin my team. Put bubble down, make sure, because I saw the Hanzo on the right side. I didn't want the Hanzo to kill the Zen. So my perspective here is, okay, they're all kind of locked in this spot. I just want to zap here, do as much damage as I can, try to play safe, try to play slow. Because we're running Ana Zen, we don't have that much healing, right? They have, with Ana Brig, they're going to have way more healing than us, especially because Inspire is a really good, quote-unquote, counter against Winston Tesla Cannon. So I'm just like, look, take as much damage safely as I can. I really wanted to land on the Hanzo here, but I hit this tree. So I was hoping to just slide right over the top, or actually land on the top, do the splash damage, and then get him. I think landing here would have been probably fight winning right away if I landed it, but sometimes you just mess up your mechanics. Yeah, I didn't even realize the tree was like an actual collision. I thought it was like a fake tree that I could jump through. But lesson learned. Zap in, trance is forced. Alright, I see the Brig is low, I want to kill the Brig. I jump over, but unfortunately Roadhog gets popped. So Sim, good wall by Sim. This is one of the reasons why I say Sim walls almost always should go like north to south, not east west, right? Don't have them do perpendicular walls, run them straight, because it gives often way more options to use the wall. So the wall shuts down the whole hog for the most part. Great, right? We're up one, Zen's gotten a pick. I jump in, and once I got nano, I knew the fight was over. Like, that's just a juicy lineup. Hog stuck over there. I'm going here. Ana's gonna sleep me. That's fine. Okay, that ends the defense phase of Dorado. First point, talking through it in, from a dive perspective, holding close. The rest of the video I will go through just for the sake of completeness. I'm not going to be playing Winston. So I originally opened as, I think, oh yeah, I saw that it was a sim. I selected Diva, but you can't see because until we spawn in. Realizing that our sim is one tricking remaining sim, I wanted to play Ryan right here because A, sim can teleport me up to high ground, and B, I don't need to move the cart very far, so I really want a close range brawler. At a minimum, if they just walk away from the cart, letting me push it forwards, that's almost assuredly going to win. It's really hard to hold for 4 minutes to prevent us from getting this far. So I just wanted a nice close range brawler. I also think Ryan is underrated right now. I don't actually see him that much. I was looking at his win rates, which are great in all ranks. He's one of the highest winning tanks. I think he is the highest winning tank in GM. So yeah, don't sleep on Ryan. I don't play Ryan very often, but oh yeah, she's gonna die instantly. The teleport's gonna like instantly die right now. So I'm like, well, I could have held it down, but I was like gonna push it as soon as I saw, and it just instantly died. So I was like, okay. So I'm looking at this lineup, and I realized that I actually do not want to play right into this because their whole lineup is going to play poke. All right, there's no brawl here whatsoever, so there's nobody from the swing at. Right, there's the Winston, sorry, the Sigma, and then the Bastion, and then there's the Ash. They're all going to stay really far away from me. Even if I get to here and start moving the choke, they're going to have the Bastion alone is going to basically break my shield and prevent me from getting anywhere. So I switch back. I come out and play D.Va, and then from here I need to start putting some pressure on. I go up here, right, do a little bit, right, hold DM, mostly just trying to distract them, not trying to actually get anything done. I go up for the Sigma, working him down a little bit, right. Every second he's attacking me is a second he's not attacking my team. It's great. He uses shield to block missiles. It's fine. Going for the Kiriko. Yep, continue to play slow. Sig gets a kill, unfortunate. Now, the thing is, I heard the teleport here. Yep, I heard the teleport right there. So as soon as my boosters are up, I go in right away, and I want to kill the Kiriko. So audio cue is so important in this game, right? So important. I get very, very low there. It's good save by the supports. Me losing mech there would have been really bad. That would have shut me down for probably 40 plus seconds if the Sig had managed to do it. So I go into the Sig. I should have known that he had grasp ready, but it wasted my missiles as a result, though I do a good job not feeding him. I see the Bastion is in tank form, so I started trying to eat it. Sig is going to rock. I should have walked to the left sooner to dodge that. But do that. Right, great. Bastion's dead. Now, the good news is I know Sigma doesn't have grasp because I just saw him use it against me. So missiles comes back faster than grasp, so now I understand I have the opportunity to one-shot him. Especially when I get nano. And then from here, easy win. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Hopefully this was useful.